Welcome, fellow garden enthusiasts. Today, we're embarking on an incredible journey, building a flourishing vegetable garden without spending a single dollar. Yes, you heard that right, absolutely no money required. This isn't a fantasy, it's a practical, empowering approach to growing your own food, grounded in the timeless wisdom of master gardeners. We'll show you how your greatest investments will be your time and attention, and the rewards will be bountiful, fresh produce, and a deep connection to the earth. Forget expensive tools or fancy amendments, we're going back to basics, harnessing nature's generosity and a bit of ingenuity. Our first secret to a zero-cost garden lies beneath our feet, the soil. You don't need to buy bags of potting mix. Nature provides the best soil enrichment for free through a process called decomposition. Think of healthy soil as a living organism, a bustling city of microbes, fungi, and earthworms. Instead of buying fertilizer, we'll create our own nutrient-rich soil by mimicking natural processes. This not only saves money but also builds a more resilient and biologically diverse growing environment, ensuring your plants thrive from the ground up, sustained by a vibrant, living ecosystem. The heart of your free soil strategy is compost. Compost is decomposed organic matter that enriches soil with vital nutrients and improves its structure. Think of it as homemade, supercharged fertilizer. To start a compost pile, find a discreet corner of your yard. You don't need a fancy bin. A simple pile or a ring of salvaged pallets works perfectly. The key is a mix of greens and browns. Greens are nitrogen-rich materials like kitchen scraps and fresh grass clippings, providing moisture and heat. Browns are carbon-rich materials like dry leaves, straw, and small twigs, providing bulk and air circulation. Let's quickly cover the do's and don'ts of composting for a healthy, odor-free pile. Add fruit and vegetable scraps, coffee grounds, tea bags, grass clippings, dry leaves, and shredded paper. These break down beautifully. Don't add meat, dairy, oily foods, or pet waste, as they can attract pests and pathogens, and create foul odors. Also, avoid diseased plants, which can spread problems. Keep your pile moist, like a wrung-out sponge, and turn it regularly to aerate it and speed up decomposition. With these simple guidelines, you'll be making your own rich compost in no time. Once you have your soil sorted, the next step is getting seeds without spending money. The most rewarding way is through seed saving. Many of the vegetables you buy at the grocery store contain viable seeds. Think about tomatoes, peppers, squash, and beans. When you save seeds, you're not just getting them for free, you're also adapting plants to your local climate over generations, making them more robust and productive. This practice connects you to an ancient tradition of farming and ensures a continuous supply of your favorite varieties, building self-sufficiency one seed at a time. Let's try saving tomato seeds as a perfect beginner project. Pick a ripe, healthy tomato. Cut it open and scoop out the seeds and jelly-like substance into a small jar. Add a little water, then cover it and let it sit at room temperature for a few days. This fermentation process breaks down the germination-inhibiting gel around the seeds. You'll see a white mold form, which is normal. After 2 to 3 days, good seeds will sink to the bottom. Pour off the moldy top layer and rinse the seeds thoroughly. Spread them on a paper plate or screen to dry completely, then store them in a cool, dark, dry place. Congratulations, you just got dozens of free tomato plants. Seed saving isn't your only path to free plants. Many vegetables can be grown from cuttings or even kitchen scraps. Herbs like basil, mint, and rosemary readily root in a glass of water. Just snip a healthy stem, remove the lower leaves, and place it in water on a sunny windowsill. Within a week or two, you'll see roots. Potatoes and sweet potatoes can sprout eyes, simply cut them into chunks with an eye and plant them directly. Even the base of a romaine lettuce or celery stalk can regrow when placed in water. This method provides an endless supply of fresh produce from what would otherwise be discarded. Another fantastic, free resource for seeds is your local community. Look for seed swap events at farmers markets, community gardens, or even online forums. Gardeners love sharing their excess seeds and unique varieties. It's a wonderful way to connect with like-minded individuals, learn about plants suited to your area, and diversify your garden's offerings without spending anything. Plus, you might find rare or heirloom varieties that aren't available in stores. Participating in a seed swap is not just about getting free seeds, it's about sharing knowledge, building community, and fostering a spirit of generosity among growers. Water is essential for any garden, and you don't need to pay for it. Rainwater is a natural, soft water source that plants love, and collecting it is incredibly simple and free. A rain barrel can be easily constructed from a salvaged food-grade barrel or a large trash can. Just position it under a downspout from your roof, or simply place it in an open area to collect rainfall. Even a few buckets strategically placed can capture enough water for your young seedlings or container plants. This not only saves you money on your water bill but also reduces your environmental footprint, making your garden truly sustainable. Don't spend money on seed starting trays. Your home is full of potential free containers. Egg cartons are perfect for tiny seeds, offering individual cells. Toilet paper and paper towel rolls can be cut into small tubes, providing biodegradable pots you can plant directly into the ground. Old newspaper can be folded into clever little seed pots. Even plastic clamshells from berries or rotisserie chickens can be repurposed into mini greenhouses. Just poke drainage holes. This resourcefulness keeps waste out of landfills and money in your pocket, demonstrating that creativity is your most valuable gardening tool. Dealing with pests doesn't require expensive chemicals. Your zero-cost garden thrives on natural pest control. The first line of defense is observation. Regularly check your plants for early signs of trouble. Many pests, like slugs or cabbage worms, can simply be hand-picked and removed. Encourage beneficial insects like ladybugs, lacewings, and parasitic wasps, which prey on common garden pests. You can attract them by planting flowering herbs and native flowers. Companion planting, like marigolds or nasturtiums, can also deter pests naturally. A healthy, diverse ecosystem is your best pest management strategy. Weeds compete with your vegetables for water and nutrients, but you don't need herbicides or fancy weed barriers. The best free weed control is mulching. A thick layer of mulch suppresses weeds by blocking sunlight and keeps the soil moist, reducing the need for watering. Free mulch materials are everywhere: dry leaves from your yard, straw, often available for free from local farms or horse stables, wood chips, ask arborists or city utilities, or even shredded newspaper or cardboard. Just make sure it's free of glossy inks. Apply a 2 to 4 inch layer around your plants to create a protective barrier. Expensive raised beds or fancy pots aren't necessary. Your zero-cost garden can utilize salvaged materials for containers and bed structures. Old tires, cracked buckets, laundry baskets, or even sturdy grocery bags can be turned into effective planters with a few drainage holes. For larger beds, consider a no-dig lasagna garden approach. Layer cardboard, leaves, grass clippings, and compost directly onto the ground. This builds soil over time without needing lumber. Embrace the eclectic look. Repurposing items not only saves money but also gives your garden a unique, sustainable charm, reducing waste and fostering creativity. You don't need to buy a full set of gardening tools. Look around your home and shed for items that can be repurposed. An old spoon can become a delicate seedling planter. A discarded plastic milk jug, with the bottom cut off, makes a perfect cloche to protect young plants from frost or pests. Cut-up plastic bottles can serve as small scoops or mini watering cans for precise application. Sticks and twine can create trellises for climbing plants. Your hands, of course, are your most valuable tools for planting, weeding, and harvesting. With a little ingenuity, you'll find that many everyday objects have a second life in the garden. One of the most valuable, and completely free, skills you can cultivate as a gardener is observation. Spend time in your garden every day. Watch how the sun moves across your space, notice which areas retain moisture longer, and identify the beneficial insects visiting your plants. Observing your plants closely will teach you their needs far better than any book or guide. You'll spot pests early, notice nutrient deficiencies, and understand your garden's unique microclimates. This mindful attention to detail helps you preempt problems and react effectively, ensuring your plants thrive without needing costly interventions. When starting a zero-cost garden, selecting the right crops is key. Focus on plants that are easy to grow, produce high yields, and are well-suited to your climate. Leafy greens like lettuce, spinach, and kale can be harvested multiple times. Radishes and bush beans mature quickly. Zucchini and cucumbers are incredibly prolific. And don't forget herbs like mint, basil, and cilantro, which can often be regrown from cuttings or easily saved seeds. These plants provide a quick return on your time investment and ensure a steady supply of fresh food, making your efforts feel incredibly worthwhile and satisfying. To maximize your free garden's yield, practice succession planting. This simply means sowing small batches of seeds every few weeks, rather than planting everything all at once. For example, instead of planting all your lettuce seeds in April, plant a small row every 2 to 3 weeks from April through early summer. This ensures a continuous harvest throughout the growing season, preventing gluts and shortages. It's particularly effective for fast-growing crops like lettuce, radishes, and bush beans. This strategy ensures a steady supply of fresh produce, making the most of your space and efforts without additional cost. Beyond compost, another free and powerful way to fertilize your plants is through chop-and-drop mulching. This involves growing nutrient-accumulating plants, like comfrey or nitrogen-fixing clover, and then cutting them down and leaving them right on the soil surface to decompose. As they break down, they release stored nutrients directly back into the soil, feeding your vegetables. This mimics nature's own fertilization cycle in forests and meadows. It's a completely self-sustaining system that improves soil health, suppresses weeds, and provides a continuous, free source of fertility for your garden. It's truly a master gardener's secret for abundance. As you embark on your $0 gardening journey, remember to embrace imperfection. Not every seed will sprout, not every plant will thrive, and that's perfectly okay. Gardening is a continuous learning process. Each failure is a valuable lesson. What worked? What didn't? Why? The beauty of a free garden is that the stakes are low. You haven't invested money, only time and effort, and that investment in learning is priceless. Enjoy the process, experiment, and celebrate every small success. This journey is about growth, not just of plants, but of your skills, patience, and connection to nature. The satisfaction of eating food you've grown yourself, without spending a dime, is immeasurable. It's a connection to your food that store-bought produce can't replicate. You know exactly how it was grown, free from chemicals and transported only from your backyard to your plate. Beyond the monetary savings, a $0 garden offers health benefits, reduces your carbon footprint, and provides a fulfilling hobby. It's a powerful statement about self-reliance and sustainability, proving that true abundance isn't about how much you spend, but how wisely you use what you have. So there you have it, a complete guide to growing a full vegetable garden without spending a single dollar. You have the knowledge and the resources, now it's just about starting. Begin small, perhaps with a single container plant from a saved seed or cutting. As you gain confidence, expand your efforts. The beauty of the $0 garden is its accessibility. Anyone, anywhere, can start. This journey is incredibly rewarding, offering fresh, healthy food and a deep connection to the natural world. What are you waiting for? Your zero-cost garden awaits. Happy growing!